Hello, my beautiful aquas. How are y'all doing on this moon day? Yeah. Speaking of the moon, Spirit woke me up at about 3:36 a.m. And to my amazement, there was no moon, my loves. There was no moon. I was like, oh my. But as I was out looking up at the sky, just seeing the stars and whatever else was floating by. um, Something came to me that we're in a period of stillness. Okay, a period where the masks have fallen off. The moon was not there to shadow, okay, what is hidden. We're now able to clearly see in the darkness. What also came to light was angel number 1717 or 717. In connection with the Bible verse Exodus. And part of that message is that although there's stubbornness, people are unwilling to see, okay, the wisdom of spirit is going to come through regardless. Things are falling down, right? They can no longer be in the dark. There will no longer be corruption. All right, because through the dark and the stillness, Spirit is bringing things to light. All right, so that was what I got out of that. All right, before we jump into this reading, just to let y'all know, I am an intuitive reader. I receive signs and synchronicities through spirit, all things nature, and I hope to bring it all together for the collective. I receive angel numbers, and besides the generic, you're on your right path, spirit kind of takes me down a little deeper into it, Okay, so with that being said, thank you for joining me today. This is our channel. Please put in the comments how you're dealing with this energy. Are you being called to awaken at 3:33, 2:22, 4:44, 5:55, perhaps? Put in the comments and let the community know what your experiences have been. All right, my loves, we're going to jump into it. Yeah, for this moon day. July 28th reading, all right? Which is, again, another portal, y'all. Okay? We are jumping timelines, okay? Like lions and tigers. We're jumping timelines, all right? Here we go. Well, I invite y'all to take 3 deep breaths with me. Here we go. I just heard Spirit say, remember, these 3 deep breaths are gifts to you. Whenever you feel stressed or out of sorts throughout the day, take time for yourself, okay? 5-10 minutes and take 3 deep breaths, okay? The energy is thick. It is thick, but we're navigating through it, all right? Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Feeling lighter? I hope so. As we, shed what no longer serves us and stepping into this new timeline, you should be feeling lighter, a little relief that, he's like, hey, I'm letting go of what's no longer mine. Any heavy energy that has been lingering with you, let it go. It's not yours to carry. It's not yours to carry. All right, Spirit, anything? Thank you. All right, yep. Saw you in my mind's eye earlier. Energy levels 2, 1, 2, 1. All right. That is 33 for me. Prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex, Aquarius. Spirit is saying, and I'm going to take this too. Spirit is saying, my loves, the day you've been waiting for will come. I say it's here. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy at this time. It will pay off, okay? And trust in your inner knowing. Trust in you. Trust in your inner knowing. And then we have 1818, okay? 1818. Willpower. Wow, Aquarius, significant events are in the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. And that's right. The right people and resources are being put in your path. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. When Spirit says all things will happen at once, it's happened to me with one yes. Everything. Be it community, be it resources, being help and support, all at once. Okay? All at once. Yeah, and then there's 999 at the bottom of that. All right, release it. Your current circumstances are ending. Done. Ending. Done. All right, repair and growth. My Spirit led me over there. All right. Everything is being balanced out, loves. Everything's being balanced out. All right, your finances. All right. And know what goes around comes around, so don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Okay? So if you've been experiencing significant change or, significant changes or conclusions, Spirit wants you to view your life as a series of cycles and seasons, right? I can remember telling the children there's a time for this and a time for that. There's a time for this and a time for that. All right, Spirit, anything in our evolutionary growth we need to work on. We are work in progress, it always. But at some point, you know, we know what we've done and where we're going, right? 5 vibrations. On the top of this card, transformation. There it is. All right. You have chosen to step into a higher vibration, Aquarius. This is in alignment with your soul path and higher knowing. All right. You now have the awareness that you are limitless and ready for transformation. Okay. The day you've been waiting for. In the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye. You know, for a minute, I think I'm still in a fog because I can't believe it's happening. I'm like, you know, the crying spells of joy, tears of happiness. Okay? And there underneath that is your dreams are realized. Ooh, we. Oh, my. Okay? Your dreams are realized. You have the power to create and manifest, Aquarius, what you desire. All right? When you choose to push outside of your comfort zone, and that's what you're going to need to do, step outside of the box. I am doing something that I've never done. I'm working in an environment that I've never worked in. The great and wonderful thing about it is the support is awesome. The environment is awesome. The people are awesome. You know, because remember, whatever it is that we do, we need to enjoy it. It needs to be something that we love to do. And I kept hearing, all right, Spirit's calling me back. Spirit's calling me. He was, but in a different way. In a different way. Absolutely. All right. Let's see what messages we have in our universal on my oracle deck. You are limitless. This is the limitless light. Limitless. We are limitless. Okay? So, yes, indeed, opportunities will soon knock at your door. Your debts are going to be wiped clean. And your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. Thinking you will become. Put yourself in that mindset and you will become it. Have you ever gotten to a point in your life and you look around and you go, oh, my. I've actually manifested my entire life. It is so true. You have the ability to do that. And when you can realize that you've manifested your life, things become much clearer. How and why? Let's pull some clarifying cards. This huge deck. I have to split mine up. Otherwise, I'll have cards everywhere. Let's see. Spirit will clarify some of our life situations, just to, you know, give us some extra, I got some cards upside down. Some extra. What I love about these cards, you can read them either upside down or right side up. I love that. That flexibility. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Mountain of Mastery. All right. Ascend. Oh, this is what I don't like. The words on here. Aquarius. You have reached the peak of your heights, okay? Continue to climb and move forward to the top. All right. On the other side, peaks reached. Absolutely. Your achievements. You're reaching your achievements. Keep striving forward. I heard so when you get there, don't forget to reach back. I just heard that. That's all. When you get there, don't forget to reach back. Okay. Whoa, what did I tell you about these cards? All right, let's see if we can get anything else in this deck without a whole slew team. Yeah. Yep, some of you are creating a new identity, or a new identity isn't evolving, especially now with all these planetary alignments, okay? You may be letting go the old false belief of yourself, okay? You may have been wearing a mask, and it's like, you know what? F that. I don't need to pretend to be who I am with anybody. I'm going to be who I am. They either like me for who I am or they don't. Screw it. All right? Spirit wants you to embrace this new identity, embrace this new change. All right? That you are showing up in the world. Weird or not. Okay? Because personally, I don't. I think weird is cool. So there's not many things someone can say to me that makes me feel like I'm different. I already know I'm different, so you can't say too much to me, and I embrace that. I sure do. I embrace that. Let's see what chakra card we got here. I sure do. Yeah. Telepathy. Yeah. Inner strength. Inner strength. 14. That's 5. Okay. Let's take a deep dive into this card. This is solar plexus. And you may have been feeling a little energy in there. I know I have. It's kind of like fluttering sensations in the solar plexus. $50. Okay, so it's 5s, y'all. Okay. So, the solar plexus, which is our determination. Okay? Absolutely. That goes with this, right? That inner strength, determination. This card was called into your awareness today as a reminder of the power and importance of determination. This powerful energy is calling you to align with it as you bring out the determination that lies within you. Everything at some point requires that extra energy. Okay? That extra. All right? We're going to, this one as well requires that extra energy to push you to the next stage of creation. Determination and will are the keys to amplifying your desired outcome at this time, Aquarius. So, willpower, okay? I mean, it just keeps going and going. Willpower, all right? It's time to be focused and clear on your outcome. What is it that you would like to create? Okay? Ask yourself that. What would you like to create? You have been working, maybe you've been working hard on a certain project and have come to a standstill. You may have doubts, and the negative thoughts may be overshadowing your dreams. Okay? So, Spirit wants you to allow the fire in your belly to rise as you bring forth the energy required to move to the next stage in your manifestation. Now, Spirit also wants to remind you that this is a time to call on your inner strength, Aquarius, okay? Because you have the ability to deal with anything in your life, all right? We are all a part of the universe, which has magnificent power and energy available to us at all times. It's time to trust that you are strong enough and courageous enough to move through the difficult time and learn some powerful life lessons. The universe is always giving you opportunities to build your inner strength. It's up to you, Aquarius, to challenge and rise from the ashes, my love. Rise from the ashes. All right. So you may be required to look at some situations from a different point of view at this time, okay? And be willing to let go of some old belief systems that are weakening your inner strength. All right, you have the courage of a lion. That's that 888 portal. All right, that's that lion portal. You have the courage of a lion, and it is time to roar and embrace this part of you in its totality. In its totality. So affirm. Let's see, let's put these here. Affirm with this card. Your affirmation for today. I have the strength to face all of life's challenges with grace. Thank you, Spirit, for your grace. I have the strength to face all of life's challenges with grace. Thank you, Spirit, for your grace. One last time, I have the strength to face all of life's challenges with grace. All right. So whenever, whatever it is you are being guided to do, make sure to listen and put it into action, okay? Because you have the strength to do whatever it is required. All right. And that's what that energy is, okay? That sometimes that's what that you might be feeling a little apprehensive. I know for me, I've been going through some new things. I'm stepping into something that's like, okay, can I do this? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can do it. Okay. They chose me. All right. They saw something in me. So I can do this. So if you've got something kind of, like I say, swirling around in there, take some time, and go inward and say these affirmations. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pull a few more cards. Yeah, let's pull Angel Wisdom, Oracle deck. Lots of little aches and pains. That's the way, our body tells us, listening to our body. It lets us know what's going on. It really does. I used to take it for granted. I don't anymore. Whenever I feel something like, okay, this is for a reason. This is happening. Okay. All right, forgiveness is here. All right, Aquarius, forgiveness is here. The door to my heart opens inward. I move through forgiveness to love. Angels want you to remember that self-forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. All right, you need to approach it exactly as you would approach forgiving someone else. With a lack of ego, a compassionate heart, and patience, and preserving mind. So forgiving yourself is important. I can't express how important that is. To me, forgiveness is the opposite of guilt. So if you're feeling guilty about something, go into forgiveness. Okay? If you're feeling guilty about something, go into forgiveness. Some loose ends you need to tie up with someone, do it. Do it. Because forgiveness is but not about what? It's not about them. It's about you. Yeah, it is. It's about you. It's not about them. Oh, those cards. All right. Shall we do one more from here, Spirit? Splitting the deck. Okay. And breathe. And breathe. Inhale. I am relaxed. Exhale. I am at peace. Deep breathing calls us back to the moment. It slows us down, taps us into our senses. Okay? So remember, take the time to breathe, even if it's just 10 minutes. That's a gift. I'm sorry about this here. It's a gift that Spirit has given us, okay, to help us regulate our own bodies. It's a gift. Use it. Use that gift to help regulate our own bodies. Thank you. And what a great gift it is. I tell you, my deep breaths are, it's everything. It's everything. All right, our one last card is our Angel card of abundance. All right. All right, Spirit wants you to organize. I split that deck. Don't let the word organize intimidate you guys, okay? I know for me, I've been organizing and organizing. That means getting rid of stuff that I'm not wearing, I'm not using. For me, that's what that meant for me. It might mean something different for you. But again, you know, it just was just a relief. I feel much lighter, okay? So doing so, organizing your thoughts and your reports and your living and workspace and finances will help you know and plan your next step of action. All right? So organize and plan for success. It is a mindset. All right? Because you are successful. I ain't say I am successful. All right, my loves. I hope this message resonated with you today and has brought you some clarity. All right. I am sending you limitless love and light. Please like, share, and subscribe. I don't always say that, but please do. It helps the message and this channel to grow and to, you know, maybe someone who needs to get a nugget, okay? Something that was helpful in this message. All right, my loves. TTL. Have a wonderful, blessed rest of your moon day.